That.
Don't let a third wheel cramp your style because you let your insurance lapse. I'm sorry. It's okay. The General will insure you when others won't. For a pretty low rate you can get online. Go to the General and save some time.
So, you said only we at Left Twix could put cookies and cream in Twix? This is a right Twix.
Excuse me.
Twix, cookies and cream.
Look thirsty.
Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. Come for revenge. Answer me, or I will break you in half.
The payback I want is with the agency.
This Waller woman profiled her. She is arrogant, presumptuous, and she won't see what we have planned coming. If you want to get back at the agency, we at least have that in common. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death. Yes, men you can trust, so hard to find. He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Hey!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim. Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me!
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine. I'll prove it!
Very good, Wayne. Very. Maybe you do have what it takes to join our pact.
The package is moving!
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the money bags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat is not afraid to dirty his hands. I say we add him to the pact. In.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart and handsome. Like, super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours! Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important. Let's go hit him with the hind!
Hello, I'm your new announcer, and actually he was just about
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do.
Wayne, we are close.
EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you must provide our escape.
Waller. On the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here. Now.
We've got your signal lost. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
We've got your signal lost. Cavalry.
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here, it's really happening. I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Surface weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, man! Do it!
Surface weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
What was that?
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move!
HQ, do you copy? All comms are down.
Carry the torch, Mr. Sue. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle. Stay down. Your place is on the perimeter. Keep
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door! Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Now no sudden moves, and no talk. Your place is on the perimeter.
Strike it. Go on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself. Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Right it off!
We don't have time for this.
You're not done here, Wayne.
Back off, or I'll shoot.
I will not turn my back. Then, seize the cargo.
We don't have time for this.
Get out of here!
Waller, where are you?
Waller here. Let them have it.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives. Let them have it.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
Let them have it. It's not worth my agents'
No! That was my ride! Bring out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Damn it!
We can fix this all later. For now, just Waller out.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire!
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
It's a warrior's death!
Lights out!
Harley!
Lucy, come join the fun! Keep your arms and legs inside the ride!
What do you want with us? Stay.
a handful of locals. Damn it, Bane! Can you get in the damn car already? I'm out of here! Damn it, Bane! Can you get in the damn car already? I'm out of here! Nice work back there, Brucey boy. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Have your fun now.
Oof, the Iceman bummeth.
If Bane survives, he'll make us all pay for abandoning him.
Bane will survive, and he won't let this sit. He knew the risks. Bane shouldn't have put himself in that situation.
It's his fault.
Be careful. You might wind up in a similar situation one day.
All right. We got the package. Be grateful you're around to see it.
He knew the risks. Bane shouldn't have put himself in that situation.
Intrigued, Brucey? Wanna know what's inside? Go on. Open it.
You might wind up in a similar situation.
All right. We got the package. Be grateful you're around. I thought he stank when he was alive. You really put us through a lot of trouble, Mr. Smarty Pants. Getting yourself killed like that. We needed you for the next stage.
I've got what you need. For the right price.
Dun dun dun! It's Catwoman!
Getting yourself killed like that. We needed you for the next stage.
I've got for the right price.
Dun dun dun! It's Catwoman! Dun dun dun! It's Catwoman!
Peter, I hate to do this here, but you were good friends with Hammer, and business at the brewery must go on. That's why, as of today, I'm making you head of social media.
Hey, whatever you want. I'm a team player. I was even one of the 300. Hey, does $2.99 work? Because I gotta go dine a Lee Austin.
We now return to Marvelous the Avenger.
Good morning.
I wear the mask in order to protect this city. But when faced with a new breed of criminals calling themselves the Pact, the direct approach was met with disaster. I had to don a different mask. As Bruce Wayne, I infiltrated their ranks. The plan was to get in, set the trap, and get out. But the plan failed. Now they're one step closer to their goal. And all I have are questions. What is the Pact really after? Why steal Riddler's body? Friend or foe?
Nice place you got here. Did it come with the vermin, or did you add that yourselves?
It's a little rundown, but the rent is right.
This everyone? Riddler said you had a luchador in the mix.
Bang! Oh, he came down with a case of the left behinds. Oops.
We are the entirety of our cabal at the moment. Oh, this gentleman was someone we picked up after Riddler's departure. Bruce Wayne.
Bruce, was it? Charmed.
Be gentle. This is Mr. Wayne's first foray into the field of felonry.
Pleasure to meet you.
Something tells me the pleasure is going to be all mine.
You got the toy we talked about, beautiful? Get the lady sparklies out of the safe, John. She ain't doing this out of the goodness of her heart like the rest of us. Brucey, be a doll and give Kitty a hand. I ain't touching that popsicle. I got some thinking to do.
What are we doing?
Well, we're going to extricate the body. Riddler built a secret back door into the security system of his old employer. I need to scan his eyes and then create a retinal key for them. Then I'll use the key to make goggles, and we can open whatever doors he could. Help me lift. This wasn't the original plan. He was supposed to be alive, but things change. Get his head in a good position. That's far enough. Dig the plates under his lids. Press the button and scan away. This wasn't the original plan. Ugh, that's gross. Things change. Get his head in a good position. What the hell did they do to him? And what's with the refrigerator coffin? Why would the agency transport him like this? This doesn't add up, Bruce. Bruce, I'm sorry about Lucius. I'm guessing it wasn't a gas leak or whatever the news said.
You're right. Riddler killed him. It's meant for me.
Damn it, Bruce. This isn't all on you. On to the next. The agency transported like this. This doesn't add up, Bruce. Sorry. I didn't know what I'd be walking into with this group, but I certainly didn't expect it to involve you. And I know you're no stranger to peril, but you shouldn't be here. So, what gives?
Wouldn't exactly say I'm part of the team.
Also, the sky is blue. Now you say another obvious thing. This is the game we're playing, right? Whatever your plan was, must have gone horribly awry for you to end up here like this.
You're not the only one with questions.
One question. Make it fast.
How did you get involved with these psychopaths?
Ran into Harley once or twice, but I knew Riddler. He tried to bring me in before... well, before someone here probably killed him.
You done? His peepers never looked so good. John, pay the lady.
Don't spend them all in one place.
You get the rest when we're inside.
That wasn't the deal I made with Riddler.
Take it up with him.
Harley! You'll find I'm not disposed of so easily!
You
You overstepped when you left him. And now it's time to pay the price.
No. Oh, this one's actually got some brains. Everyone else better be smart too.
You! You are a means to an end. And this is over.
Did it occur to any one of you people that the job we just pulled went sideways a little too quick? I think they knew we were coming, because a little rat told them. They was right to beat up his guy before we left to hit the convoy. He just beat up the wrong one. Since he couldn't deliver, I'm taking over the case. And I'm not gonna let whoever it is stop me from getting what I want. This leak, it nearly caused the demise of Gotham's favorite luchador. So now, no one moves, no one breathes without my say-so. Cause I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. And whoever it is gonna find their insides suddenly al fresco. That make you nervous, Bruce? What do you have to say?
Hey, I'm on your side. There's no need for threats.
Stop, wait!
Excuse me, Peanut Gallery? You got something to say?
Wayne pulled his own out there. Saw it with my own 2 eyes.
I ain't gonna let a good effort go unnoticed.
Then, let's get back to work. If anyone else has any issues with the New World Order, my door is always open.
Damn, he stuck up for me just because I did a couple
Lead us to our prize, and all will be forgiven.
Wayne, come here a second.
Thanks for vouching back there.
Hey, it's tough in the trenches.
Hey, we gotta look out for one another. Otherwise...
Hiya, Bruce. Guess you're clear. For now. Because apparently you're so capable. I got an errand for you. I know just about everything about Riddler's plan. But he kept one card close to his chest. The location of the job. Took the secret to his grave. Now I got his laptop. But look at this. And keep your yap shut. Can't let any of these mooks sense weakness. It's encrypted. It's like he knew not to trust any of us. Go figure.
Okay, let me see the laptop. I'm pretty tech savvy, maybe I can crack it.
Bruce, in case you missed it, we have a mole problem. And until we clear that up, the keys to the kingdom stay with me. Got it? Riddler had a beef with his former employees, who are cooking up some very dangerous and super fun stuff at a black site lab somewhere here in Gotham.
And what is it we're after? This super fun stuff?
You ask a lot of questions. You know that? I've been able to piece together most of his plan, except where the black site is. You're gonna find the location. And when you do, maybe you'll get a treat. A sweet, delicious little treat.
Well, I'm your guy. What do you need?
See, I ain't letting this laptop out of my sight until I clear up this mole problem. So, I want you to head over to Riddler's place and do some digging.
I might need some help. That place is full of death traps.
Take John with you. Just don't get him hurt. That's my job.
Road trip? With Bruce?
Good point. Take it too.
I'll grab some snacks.
What's that guy's story?
Cat lady, are you more of a beef jerky or trumpet-shaped corn bites girl?
Hey, be careful around death traps. He's smarter than he looks.
That's good, because he looks... off.
Road trip. Who's ready to hit the road?
Oh God, he looks like the Joker now.
Who you gonna tell if you see anything that ain't on the up and up?
You! But don't worry, Bruce is my best friend. He'd never betray me.
Oh, sweet, innocent puddin'. Friends have the easiest access to stab you in the back. Now get out of here.
I call!
I want that black site location.
Oh God, he looks like the Joker now. I don't like where this is going. Yo. Oh, Puddin', don't be so serious. Oh, you silly goose. Oh, silly goose. Tricks are for kids.
Can't believe this is where he decided to set up shop. Wasn't like him to slum it.
I always thought the abandoned water tower was an odd choice. I mean, the mold risk alone.
It's not the abode of a man who asked me to steal a Renoir, that's for sure.
Silly goose. Tricks are for kids.
Come on, John. We'll go check the other side.
Yes! Our first team-up!
Bruce, you head that way.
I always thought the Waller.
Glad you answered. We need to talk. Listen about the convoy. We couldn't get to you safely. The EMP blast knocked out my ability to communicate with my field agents. Sorry. It obviously wasn't supposed to go down like that.
Well, innocent people died because of your no-show.
You think I don't know that? Those maniacs butchered my agents, my friends. I can't take losses like this. I need to lean on you even more now, Bruce. You being inside, it's our best hope.
Well, now they have Riddler's body. It was cryogenically frozen. By the agency.
Bruce, this was a 60-year-old man who went toe-to-toe with Batman. I have some very interested researchers who wanted to see what kept him ticking. My friend.
Wait. I got the punchline wrong. Let me start.
It's fine, John.
Catwoman's back in Gotham. She's here to get them inside a black site. Some sort of research lab from the sound. And Harley doesn't know the location. She asked me to phone.
Stay put for now and maintain your cover at all costs. This is our chance to get ahead of this train.
So I say, Doc, I'll have what she's having.
Ready, Bruce? We found an entrance.
Lead the way. She's here to get them inside the black site. Some sort of research lab.
Just have to get through these boards.
Don't worry, I brought my key.
Let me give it a shot.
Okay, share like is what I always say. Don't worry.
Who's there? Don't move!
Okay, share like is what I always say.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're Bruce Wayne.
Guilty as charged.
Want to explain what you're doing out here? This isn't exactly the Heights.
You know I'm friends with Jim Gordon. If you want to check on me, just call him up.
You think I'm gonna interrupt the boss and his family at dinner?
I don't know. Are you?
Bruce Wayne.
Guilty as... Okay. Detective...
Bullock.
Detective Bullock, right. Look, there's actually a very good reason for all of this.
Stay right there, jerkwad. I'm calling this in. I've been asked to report any suspicious activity around here, and you're acting suspicious.
Listen, if you do that, you'll be ending your career.
I'll take my chances. Bruce freaking Wayne. Unbelievable. I'd even be working tonight if I didn't need the extra dough. Maybe this will make me look good with the boss.
Wow! You have dynamite in those fists, Bruce? That was wonderful! Can we wake him up so Bruce can do that again?
No, John. Let's go. He won't be out for long. Come on, let's get moving.
Wow! You have dynamite in those fists, Bruce? That was wonderful! Can we wake him up so Bruce can do that again?
Let's go. It's even worse than I expected. The man I knew was flawed, but he could still muster a little warmth.
Sounds like you knew a very different Riddler than the one I met. I wish he'd never come back to Gotham.
Me too.
There's hope for everyone. I don't think any of us are beyond reach.
I know we've just met, but somehow I knew you'd say that.
You knew him best. Where do you think he'd keep any info on what we're after?
Well, not to state the obvious, but it's probably behind a riddle or a puzzle somewhere.
Oh, I call the downstairs bedroom.
Careful, John. This place is probably a death trap.
Follow him, Bruce. I don't want John's curiosity to get us killed.
I'm getting really tempted to touch something.
You knew him best. Where do you think he'd keep
Well, not to state the obvious, but it's probably behind a riddle or a puzzle somewhere.
I call the downstairs bedroom.
How many TVs does one guy need?
Probably afraid he'd miss something.
I don't want John's curiosity to get us killed.
Handcart. Wonder what he was moving.
Hey, Bruce, I've been wanting to talk to you. Alone.
You have?
I don't like how cozy Catwoman is with Riddler.
Because he was a killer?
Because he was rude to me. We need to stick together. I don't trust this kid one bit. You know what they say about a black cat crossing your path, Bruce?
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Oh, really?
I'm Bruce Wayne. I deal with women like her all the time.
I don't like how cozy Catwoman is with Riddler.
Because he was a killer?
Because he was rude to me. We need to stick together. I don't trust this kid one bit. You know what they say about a black cat crossing your path?
Don't worry. Why do you hate Riddler so much?
I've mentioned this before, but he always interrupted me. Never let me get to the punchline. It takes a lot of confidence to tell a joke, you know? Those other guys. But hey, I guess I have the last laugh now.
I've been meaning to ask you. The green hair, what is that?
I don't know until you're black hair. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm a little sensitive about my style.
I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
I don't remember anything about myself before Arkham, and when I came to, well, here it was. I guess it's natural. I don't know until you're black hair.
John, we're friends, right?
I'm sorry, buddy.
So I gotta ask, what do you see in her?
ruthlessness. The way her accent comes and goes when she's mad. The way she lets things escalate into violence. I guess it's natural.
John, we're friends, right? So I gotta ask. You see
Ruthlessness. The way her accent comes and goes when she's mad. The way she lets things. You gotta admire the entry. It's a wonderful toy.
It's a wonderful way to lose your hand.
Well, you know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat.
There's something under here. Some kind of platform.
Let me help you out there, Bruce. I don't want you to bend your collarbone.
Welcome to the Maelstrom. Deeper and deeper you go. This is the vortex of life, pulling you down into its depths. You work, you sleep, you die. At all times, one foot in the grave until the second inevitably follows. You have to work hard and sleep hard in order to earn your way 6 feet under.
What did I tell you? I suppose those are our clues to whatever Riddler's hiding in here.
I guess that leaves you. Oh boy, that backfired. So I just put me then.
Work, sleep, death. A little grim.
A little boring, is what it is.
Will you have listed as... embarrassing. We already did this like on the time.
Tesla coils. This whole place is an electrical death cage.
If these start sending out energy, we'll all fry.
It's about time. Thanks to you, we got leapfrogged by Shaman's fortune.
Oh, you're not ready to die just yet. Oh, wait. Yes, you are.
I think they see the Chinese vet down the street. Well, that's all the information I need to make a binding...
You have to work hard and sleep hard in order to earn your way 6 feet under.
What did I tell you? I suppose those are our clues to whatever Riddler's hiding in here.
Remember when I asked for a 5-minute...
That was pretty stupid.
You have to work hard and sleep hard in order to earn your way 6 feet under.
What did I tell you? I suppose those are our clues to whatever Riddler's hiding in here.
Whoa, that's so hard. Classic. Hey, this isn't a book. Science is midnight. We're looking at a posted book post-Raisin Brand society. So enjoy your little robots and enjoy a bowl of post-Raisin Brand.
To truly understand my mind, you must first walk a mile in my... Certainly, you know the rest.
Be careful what you said on those.
Riot, in every sense of the term, Robot Riot is your biography. This is how you'll be remembered forever. Whoa, that's so hard.
This is where he built his boxes.
And as a bonus, the new U2 album. Oh, I don't want the new U2 album. You don't get a choice. Taco Bell's new grilled cheese burrito is filled with nacho cheese sauce and a delicious 3-cheese blend. And even more melty cheese to grill on top. Introducing Taco Bell's $5 grilled cheese burrito box. Order ahead and pick yours up at our contactless drive-thru.
Jade is about to buy her first home, and with a verified approval from Rocket Mortgage, she has the strength to compete with a cash offer. When you can finance your bidding for Rocket can.
Look at that stuffed-up wall. Pharisees. That wall is your Everest, but not anymore. Today, let's paint. Fair, exclusively those who vote. Weekly home stores, end of the season sale ends Monday. It's your last chance to get up to 30% off, or buy today and pay later with 0% interest for 72 months.
To truly understand my mind, you must first walk a mile in my... Certainly, you know the rest.
I'm worried we're running out of time here.
Hey, Catwoman.
Hey, Money Man.
I'm just curious if
Yes,
you missed me.
John is right downstairs.
Yes or no? Answer the question.
Fine. Of course I did. But don't read any more into it than that.
So why are you really here?
I said I'd tell you when we're alone. We're not. I'll tell you later.
How'd you and Riddler first meet?
You know I do a lot of freelance work.
Let me guess, Riddler wanted a painting from the Louvre?
Without bragging too much, it was an easy job. After all, I'd already robbed the place twice. He became a valuable contact when money was tight.
Not quite ready to die yet. You haven't completed the cycle. Work, sleep, work, sleep. Tick, tock. Oh, my king.
Your genetic code, your cognitive pattern, and your entire life story. Oh no.
You have to work hard and sleep hard in order to earn your way 6 feet under.
What did I tell you? I suppose those are our clues to whatever Riddler's hiding in here.
Now what's he doing? So he's also been uploaded with your internet search history. Yahoo answer. Is Anton Yelchin's Jeep for sale? Ooh, shame on you, Ryan. It's legitimate memorabilia. Applebee's, Whitney, Cohar, Whitney,
Riddler's bed couldn't look less comfortable if he tried.
Whitney, he is on waitress. Whitney, Cohar, Apple, Whitney, Babbitt, home address. Oh, good stuff. Peter? You're the here. I work here now. What? Oh, they hired you? I don't know that they did. Nobody ever picks me though. Just Bruce. And his towel keeps falling off. They keep saying, oops.
I take you by night. By day, take you back. None suffer to have me, but do from my lack.
That sounds positive.
Canned food, and lots of it.
We can't all get lobster thermidor on a whim.
It was stolen by Mark Zuckerberg. Who are you again? We're the Martha Fox twins. And see. So, what do you think? I think it's great. I have no notes. It's called the Barkio Network. How come you didn't call it Bark Book? I thought you said you didn't have notes. I got the
This is my city. This is my plan. Nobody will interfere. Oh, goody. It looks like you've got both feet in the grave.
You hear that? It's like you're standing on an elevator. I bet whatever we're looking for is down there. Maybe someone should stay up here. Keep watch.
Good point. Let's go, Bruce. Sorry, cat lady.
Or maybe you could stay?
Oh no, Harley gave me an assignment, and I mean to fulfill it.
May I take your order? And at her bedroom window, she's all like, get out of here. How'd you find my apartment?
John, could you give us a moment?
Showing up at your house. Don't put a smiley face on my receipt.
Oh, gotcha.
You get it. Have you read my book yet? I'm downloading it right now.
He's something. Charming and unnerving at the same time. So, now that we have a moment, care to fill me in? Care to tell me the real reason you're doing this? Out with it, Bruce. What's going on?
I'm undercover.
For yourself? Isn't Bruce Wayne kind of always undercover? Or is it the other way around?
No, yes, I'm undercover working with a group called the Agency.
Partnered up with people, huh? Good to hear you've grown a bit. Sorry if I was a little rattled at the clubhouse back there. Wasn't quite ready to see your face again, but you look good. Even with what looks like a piercing gone wrong. Not great or anything, but good.
You look great too.
I didn't say great. I said good.
Okay, duly noted. Now it's my turn. Why are you here? You're not really in bed with this pact.
And what if I am? Maybe I need the money. Maybe I don't. Who knows? The world's a complicated place.
You're better than that.
You keep saying that. You're like a broken record.
Can you two get a move on? Playing guard is getting pretty...
Just another minute. We've got it under control, John.
Oh, God.
Fine. We've got a job to do, remember?
Let's just see what this is all about.
Something on your mind? Chew on it. Twizzlers.
You're talking about a first-generation American from the streets of the Imperial Valley who rose to be the odds. She worked 92 weekends.
Not a typical on button.
She was running in a marathon, but a man behind her collapsed from cardiac arrest. And using her experience saved this man's life. So why do I think there should be more people like Carmen Bravo in this world?
Encrypted.
Because that
Just like the laptop. There must be something nearby we can use. I mean, there's gotta be a password, right?
It's what we came here for. It's at least worth a try.
Riddles.
A little on the nose, don't you think?
USB drive.
Good morning, Brian. Hey. Hey. Anything unusual happened with Robot Brian last night? Anything you'd like to share?
Here we go.
What do you ask?
Decryptor detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files.
Project Lotus.
Sanctus.
Retinal scan required.
Shit. I haven't made the goggles yet.
Retinal scan Time out. Hephaestus protocol invented.
The decryptor! Danger around every corner. Glad to see Gotham hasn't changed.
You know what Sanctus is, don't you?
I heard stories on jobs. Best I can piece together, their group up to... No good is generous. They're scary.
Great.
One thing's for sure. We're not getting any more info off that thing.
Well, there's always Riddler's laptop. Harley still has it.
The decryptor probably works with that as well.
Everything okay down there? Send the lift back up.
I should have come back sooner and reeled Riddler in, but I didn't. Knowing he was tangled up with Sanctus, and what he did to Lucius. This is my fault. My mess to clean up.
By yourself? I can help.
Why? Do I look like I need your help? You don't have the code to do what needs to be done here, Bruce. You want to do this your way? You'll have to beat me to it.
What are you doing?
Balancing the scales.
You are not leaving here with that.
Oh, honey. I'm already gone. Resourceful as always.
God damn it!
Bye, Bruce. It's been fun. You've gotten rusty.
You haven't gotten past me yet.
Slow down a bit. You're coming out blurry.
I forgot how skilled you are with your hands. Awfully bold move, considering we just met, Mr. Wayne.
This is flirting.
Move. Sorry, Bruce, but I'm taking Harley's laptop for myself. And I'm finishing this my way.
Harley's laptop, huh? You and I, we're going to talk. Somewhere else.
Top-notch Harvard-trained lawyer. An MA in urban planning. That's no help. All right, Cedar. Yep, I'm gonna drop all the jokes. Now maybe you could crack a few out of
Ah, that's the stuff.
So, John, about the laptop.
You know, I'm the first guy who'd resort to stealing. From anyone but her. But in a way, that almost makes it more enticing. But another way, maybe I tell her, get in her good graces. Maybe I will. And maybe I'll do just that. Then she'd remember my name as an H-head. She always spells it J-O-N.
Because we're friends, John. This is between us.
Oh, we are friends. We are. But Harley's... Harley? I don't know, Bruce. I'm torn here. Just thinking about her makes me feel like I'm floating. She's the most intriguing creature ever to grace me with a demeaning insult. Which is great, don't get me wrong. But I want more, Bruce. Like you and Catwoman. I'm only a little ashamed to say that dance had my pulse pounding. What's your relationship with her? Your real one?
I guess you could say she's my Harley. I'm not sure she's good for me, but I just can't seem to get away from her.
You stop right there, Bruce Wayne! I'm tearing. A couple of weeping.
Oh, that's funny.
Whitley's over here.
Drowning our sorrows in caffeine and sugar. If only Harley saw me. Like, really saw me. The world's a crazy place, isn't it? I want Harley. You want the laptop.
Maybe we can come to an arrangement. I help you with Harley.
I see. You're up to bat then, Wayne. What did you do to make Catwoman purr? How can I get that with Harley? How can I make her see me?
People aren't as complex as you make them out to be. Harley's smart, but she's still human. She can be manipulated just like anyone else.
Anyone? Huh? How does one go about performing this magic trick?
Find a problem they have, and then make sure they think you are the only one who can solve it. Once they have to rely on you, they're yours. We're social animals, John. Might as well exploit it.
But how do you know what makes them tick?
You'd be surprised what people will say when you just let them talk. All you need to do is give them space, and the secrets will spill. Act interested. Let them keep digging.
Fascinating.
Acknowledge that you hear them, but don't get in their way.
Yep, makes total sense.
Nice try. I've learned that manipulation can take on many forms. Some of them more subtle than others.
Tell me more. Tell me everything.
Get inside their head. Once you know how they think, you know what they want.
Oh, Bruce Wayne created the Joker.
The doctors in Arkham trying to get in here. Wait. I have an idea. Let's try it out. Now, first thing that comes to your head. What do you see? But don't think. Let your gut guide you.
I don't know. Bats.
Ooh, like creatures of the night, do you? You're an interesting case study, Mr. Wayne. I think you might be a danger to yourself and others. Is what Dr. Leland would always say to me. Now, this one. What do you see?
I don't know, it looks like a maze. The alleyways of Gotham.
Ah, a complicated path. The way out isn't clear. You ever do the mazes in the back of those activity magazines and doctors' waiting rooms? I have. A ton of them. Been waiting my whole life just to be seen. What an illuminating evening this has been, Bruce. I feel like we're on the verge of a breakthrough. Let's try just One more.
John, sorry, something just came up. It's business. I have to run.
So soon? It's fine. A for effort, Bruce. I guess I won't go tattling to Harley.
So, will you help me get the laptop?
Gosh, Bruce. We are friends, and you're right about that. And, we did have a good back and forth with the tests. I feel so much closer. It's nice. Oh, you drive a hard bargain, mister. Wait. Jeez. Okay, let me mull over the logistics. But I'm in. Meet me back at the subway when you're done with your business. And because we're pals, coffee's on my dime. Bruce?
Jim.
Evening. Oh, it's good you're here. The last time I fired this up, you didn't show. Had me concerned.
What do you mean?
The agency convoy? All those freaks were in one place and you decide not to show? Oh, I didn't like you. You don't take time off. So what kept you?
I was there, Jim. You just didn't see me.
Of course, I know you can be trusted. I just wish they hadn't gotten away. I guess I can't really talk. We got there late. But then it was just Bane. He still beat us to a pulp and got away.
Is that all?
No. No, I got a favor to ask. Lucius Fox. I know he was your friend, and I don't mean to speak ill of the dead. But I think he might have been up to some shady stuff before Riddler's attack on Wayne Tower. He might not have been the man you thought. Not entirely.
I knew Lucius Fox for years, Gordon. The man was a saint.
On the surface, maybe. There's more to the story. Riddler targeted him for a reason. Waller shut down any investigation into the circumstances surrounding his death. And that means something stinks in Denmark. You could follow that stench all the way to Fox's employer. Look, just how much do you really know about Bruce Wayne?
I see where you're going with this, but you're on the wrong trail. Bruce Wayne is helping you.
Well, if he's helping us, he has a real funny way of doing it. At first, I thought Fox was at the center of it all. But there's a hell of a lot more. A Wayne Enterprises security guard comes to GCPD saying he was assaulted by Harley Quinn and her gang. And who was leading her around like a pet? Bruce Wayne. Then I checked the video recordings. Someone did an amateur job covering up the security footage. Files were replaced, time unaccounted for, sloppy. And strike three? One of my officers gets bashed in the head while he goes into Riddler's old workshop. Wayne even dropped my name with Bullock, like I'd back him up. Dirtbag's got stones, I'll give him that. Bruce Wayne is dirty and he's dangerous. Waller knows all of this happened too, and she refuses to let me move on it. So I need you to bring him in. That's the favor. I can't do it, but you can.
I can keep an eye on Bruce Wayne.
Damn it, I'm not asking for an eye. I want him delivered, here, with a little bow. Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it. I know your friend Catwoman's in town. Got a rap sheet that'll put her away for life. Maybe I can't move on Bruce Wayne, but I can move on her. I should have done this a year ago.
Please, Jim. Don't. This is between you and me.
I thought you were better than this, Batman. As soon as I get back to the office, I'm sending out a task force after her. And you better not tell her we're coming.
He sounds like he's on a warpath.
If I warn Selina and she gets away, Gordon and the police will blame me. But if I don't, I put her in danger.
Don't forget that you're both after that laptop. Gordon might be your best chance to slow her down. Unfortunately, we're running out of time.
It's my fault Gordon is like this. I want to tell him everything, but I can't.
Secrets poison relationships, Bruce. But to protect this city, to protect yourself, he can't know. You know, Miss Kyle is going to run sooner or later. It's her nature. How much can you really trust her as an ally? I know how you feel about her. Make certain you aren't letting that cloud your judgment.
We both want to take down the Pact. That I know for certain. Allies are in short supply these days.
I know you've worked together in the past, but circumstances are different. You know what must be done.
I didn't do it.
Splendid.
Don't go, Gordon.
I've got a city to
Please, Jim. You have to let me in.
I can't. Too much.
I'm the best friend you have in spandex or whatever my suit is. What if I grew a mustache for you?
Batman! Hi! Hello! So, John. My name's John. John Doe. You don't know me. Well, we actually did cross paths once, but,
What did you overhear?
I didn't hear anything. I just got here, I swear. Oh, it's just... what a pleasure. So nice to finally meet you. It's just a handshake.
Nice to meet you, John.
Wow, quite a grip you've got there. You must squeeze a stress ball a lot.
I've been waiting over a year for that moment. I'm just such a huge fan of yours. And here you are, in the flesh. Looking for mentors, role models. I've come across a few good candidates. You're Batman.
I don't take on students.
Now hold on. Before you accept, here's what I bring to the table. I can get you Riddler's laptop. All his secrets, right there. And the gang who attacked the convoy, they needed to pull off a big score.
The point.
So what if I steal it from Harley Quinn, no less, and give it to you? But, and this is a big but. I need you to promise nothing bad will happen to Harley. I mean, letting one criminal slip through the cracks every once in a while can't be the worst thing.
Nothing will happen to her. You have my word.
All right, good. I'm trusting you on this one.
Said nothing will happen.
Now, when you're on the job, what's the preferred method of extracting a target? Always rappelling in, or explosives as a distraction, or... You know what? I'll wing it.
If I were you, I'd get a friend to help.
That's a great idea! I hope Bruce is there. He'd do anything for me. Oh, one last thing. I collect these. They mean a lot to me. What the?
No pictures. Laptop behind the stacked deck.
Well, I hope you weren't counting on a specific time, because, you know, that's what I use my phone for.
Sorry, ha!
You speak, and all I hear are lies. You dishonor yourself, Timothy. If you are the rat, then wear it proud. I would have respect for that, and with respect comes mercy.
Greetings, Wayne. Come with me. As a fellow apostle of technology, I thought you might appreciate this. Vane and I were acquiring components for a device I'll need once we get to the black site.
Device?
Yes, an ice explosive for the fire failsafe we anticipate encountering. That isn't the impressive detail. As we ran into interference, I determined I would be more efficient if I made smaller versions and employed them as projectiles.
Who were they?
Hindrances. As you can see, it's been wildly successful.
Impressive science, friends.
You'll notice I don't do anything ineffectually, Mr. Wayne.
Hear that, Freeze? Wayne, he's cut out for this life after all, huh? Yes, I thought as much after he took a pipe to one of my boys. One more time, my friend. Why did an alarm go off when it was your job to ensure it didn't?
Vane, come on. I slipped up.
Dangerous time to make a mistake when you knew I was looking for a mole. You're trying to slow us down!
No! Look, I want to get paid, just like you. I got mouths to feed.
Then, when the police arrived, you were nowhere to be found.
You know I'm no traitor. I stood up for you, remember? Come on, man. We have to stand together on this.
Yeah, sure. Pretty bold move.
Good, yeah. Now why would I do that if I was dirty? I'd have thrown you to the wolves to cover my ass, right?
Oh, a deft turn, but it's not enough to save you. In fact, your awareness of how to deceive only creates more suspicion.
What the hell is going on here?
No! Merely plugging the leak.
God damn it, Bane. You running your own investigation?
Hey. Hold on. Damn it.
Why are you complaining?
I didn't get a chance to grill the guy. I'm a trained psychiatrist. What are you? A side of beef with a hunch? I'll find the rats, and I'll deal with it. You can't be trusted to run your men anymore. They're mine now. Got it?
Yours? I freed them from Santa Prisca.
You just killed one. I only shot him. Who do you think wins that recruitment war?
They won't follow you.
What do you want, John?
Right. The laptop. This seems like the perfect time.
You don't know for sure it was him, so now what?
They know the cost. I value loyalty above all else.
You know who's gonna have a tough time being loyal now? That guy.
Just keep her busy. I have to sneak into her office to get it. Then it's all yours. Yep. Getting it from my old buddy Bruce. And only you. Promise. Sound like a plan? Up top. Yes, that That was a good one.
Hey, you two! What's going on with you guys?
Harley! What a surprise!
You guys get me a black site location or not? The answer had better be yes, Harley.
We didn't find the location to the black site yet, but we did uncover the code name for whatever you're after. Project Lotus. Ring any bells?
And what is Project Lotus?
What do you want? Shouldn't you be informing your men they work for me now?
You? You can't even keep these two from colluding.
Couldn't? Are you kidding me? He's loyal to a fault.
I'm loyal, Harley. Yeah, definitely. Which is good for you, because you need help. The Mole, Bane's men, you maybe, possibly, potentially can't handle it alone. I'm really the only man for the job. Me, and only me.
You, time out! And you, we need to talk. Bruce. This here's one of my favorite toys. Helps me make boring things into pretty things. Can you be a smart guy and guess another one of my favorite toys? Come on, you can do it.
You mean your hammer?
Good guess. But no, it's John. You two are getting a little too close for comfort. So I'm making a new rule. Hands off. Point is, John's mine, and mine alone. So don't play with my toys, or I'll bash in that pretty face of yours.
Alfred, get a suit ready for drop-off.
Of course. Was your accomplice successful?
Looks like. I'm on my way to meet him now. Alfred, keep the drones on alert.
They're online and overhead, sir. Don't let your guard down.
He's here.
Good morning, guys.
You know, what's wrong with your voice?
I got placed in this road in the exam that night. Now I think get away from my scrub.
Amazing! How does your cape do that?
Did you get it?
It didn't feel great, you know? Stealing from her. It felt like there was a little Harley with a halo on this shoulder telling me not to do it, and then the bat on the other whispering, "Just get it, John." Or did you have the halo and Harley the horns? You must run across this in your line of work. How do you deal with doing something good when you might be hurting someone you love? Because it certainly didn't feel good. Quite the opposite, in fact.
I serve the greater good, John. I can't let my feelings get in the way of that. If someone I care about is on the wrong side, that makes them my enemy.
A black and white world. So much easier to parse. I did bring the thing, by the way. Don't you worry. Perseus, I bring you the Gorgon's head. So, is Batman happy? You look pretty happy. Well, I'm happy. I did something for you. Maybe you could do something for me.
Like?
Teach me. Anything. What about those, boomerangs you have? I promise to only use it for, you know, hero things.
Fine.
So awesome!
Batarang. Long-range weapon. Effective. Dangerous.
Nailed it! Dead on!
Your turn.
Oh my. Oh gosh. My hands are sweating.
Use your free hand to help you aim. It'll follow your elbow. Don't overthink it. Just throw.
Yeah. Oh, dang!
It's okay. Practice makes perfect.
Can I keep it? I'm going to throw it 100 times a day until I get it. Working with you, Batman, it's just been... wow. What I meant to say is, it's been an honor. If you ever need someone to watch your back, you know I'm good with a batarang. And I have a lot of guns, too, if that helps. This is exciting. A new leaf.
You have potential, John. Do something good with it.
Well, with you to look up to, how could I go wrong? Do you have a cape, guy? Because I was thinking about updating my look. I'm your man on the street. Literally.
Including prescription lenses. Try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com.
So we got the laptop. We got John to give us the laptop. This should make life easier. I mean, Selina can't get it, but she's got Gordon.
Anti-reflective coatings. Nice. Try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com. These folks, they don't have time to go to the post office. They have
Selina?
customers to
I had nowhere else to go. I guess I was a fool for thinking I'd be safe here.
I'm glad you're here.
Are you?
Maybe we should just start from the beginning. What happened?
I'm glad you're here, Bruce. Miss Kyle is injured. I've dressed the wound as best I can. I trust you told him about your motorcycle accident?
I was just about to.
Hope you don't mind me tending to her wounds. I couldn't turn her away, not in her condition.
I don't know how I would ever repay you.
But of course.
I hate to ask, but would you mind giving Bruce and I a second to talk?
How can I refuse?
I'm worried about him, Bruce. I'm pretty sure he's on the verge of a nervous breakdown. And you don't want to be the one who pushes him over the edge.
You're right. He's been off lately.
I'm glad you're aware. You're lucky to have each other.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Relax. I'm just changing out the bedroom.
No, it's not that. I mean, I do see that every time I close my eyes. It's the guys.
There. Good as new. So, do you want to tell me what really happened? We both know you didn't get this from a motorcycle accident.
I was ambushed by your friend Gordon tonight. Thought you knew. You and Gordon are so tight. He must have mentioned he was coming after me.
No, I had no idea.
No, of course he didn't. The laptop. I know you snatched it from Harley. I want to find that black site. Before they do.
The laptop is useless without Riddler's decryptor.
Good thing I brought it then.
You have the goggles too?
Not so fast. What are you offering me in return? You know when it comes to me, nothing is for free.
You give me the decryptor and we will crack this code together. I promise.
Okay. I'll give it to you. But on one condition.
What do you want from me, Selina?
I want you to admit that you need my help. I want you to say, Selena, I need you. I can't do this without you.
Ah, fuck it, let's just say it.
Selena, I need you.
And?
I can't do this without you.
No. You can.
I'm about to thread the needle to prove to you guys how sorry I am. And I'd do anything to win you back. And if something goes wrong and I don't survive, you go ahead and delete the training center.
Thanks.
My DVR. I'm not
It's been a rough night.
Hey, here goes nothing. Just put the sponsor on my suit with a little cooler.
So, what now? Are we gonna crack Riddler's laptop together, or not? I'm out on a line here. Don't leave me hanging.
Come downstairs.
What's downstairs?
You'll see.
Not all of us believe that, but we took a vote and I agreed I'd respect the majority.
Well, you really treated us bad, but the fact that you'd be willing to literally risk your life to show us how much you care, well, that says a lot.
Listen, I'm so sorry. Being cool means I don't get to hang out with you guys, and I don't ever want to be cool. What do you say?
You coming?
You bet. Hoots for goats. Goats for goats? Maybe you guys are cool.
Let's shoot him, make it go quicker. I got a shot. Too late, you didn't answer quick enough.
I thought I'd seen it all when I found you hanging with the sewer rats, Bruce. This place. It's really you. Rich men and their toys. Only thing missing is a wet bar.
The cave shields my tech from surveillance and gives me direct access to Gotham's waterways. It's perfect.
Yeah, but it's so isolating. Like the whole world is just closed off. I know how hard it is to let people in. The fact that you've done that, it means a lot to me, Bruce. I didn't give a damn about anyone else until I met you. You're a bad influence on me.
Do you really mean that?
Don't let it go to your head. Being here with you. I came back to Gotham for a little redemption, but I didn't expect to find it next to you. It's nice. The way I feel around you, like I can be better. Do you maybe feel the same?
I'm gonna kiss you now.
Dun dun dun!
That's what I wanted. I've missed this. Hold that thought. Is that what I think it is? What is my stuff doing on display in your cave? Alongside mementos of the psychopaths you've locked up? Not that you're normal by any stretch of the imagination, but... and there I am, right next to Harvey Dent. This has got to be good.
They remind me of you. Is that such a bad thing? Did you want them back?
Hold on to them. They look kind of nice there.
Tea for two is served.
Alfred, thank you.
Bet his dad's glad he came by earlier and got full coverage. Yeah, because Dad's dad.
Reactor detected. Sanctus Project Lotus files. Retinal scan required.
Let's try this again.
Access granted.
Bruce, whenever you have a moment, I have something to show you.
The back computer will scan for viruses and other safeguards before we can have access to the data.
When it comes to parenting, you're a pro. You know your kid doesn't step around puddles. And you know cheap leaky diapers are an amateur move. You need Love's Pro level leak protection. Love. Parent like a pro.
Well, I guess we can all agree this was a great idea. The end.
I finished up a new feature for your contacts. Lucius nearly completed it before. Well, I've been fiddling with it to keep myself occupied. At any rate, your contacts now have the capability to detect heat signatures. Cold, too, because with Mr. Freeze, you never know.
Thanks. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
I'm impressed you felt close enough to someone to welcome them into the Batcave. And I'm curious to know why. What is it about her? Not that I'm judging, mind you.
She's important to me.
I thought as much. Good for you, Bruce. This is a big step.
It's done. Sounds like the laptop is safe.
Just one character and an unlimited number of other characters? That is nuts. I was gonna go down to the Guitar Center and annoy people. FYI, my mom's not picking me up for a long time besides...
Selena. So, what do you think?
There's a lot of interesting tech down here. How you did it all, I'll never know. And it's more hospitable than the abandoned subway those maniacs call home. But just barely.
Hey.
Can't that supercomputer go any faster?
So, what do you think is next? For us?
Romantically? Or with Riddler's laptop? I don't have a lot of expectations. But I do have some hope.
I shall be upstairs if you need me. Good luck.
Look at all this data.
Finally, something we can read. Let's see what he knew.
Don't worry, Lois. I have a room book. Wait a minute.
Invoices, schematics, design notes.
I think it's getting it. Now she's cooking. Hang on to your hat. Clean floor, get ahead. Good practice. Behold the future. All right, here it goes. And the battery's dead.
Darling, it's so wonderful to be here.
Yeah, right. The drive here is like a counterclockwise trip around the Monopoly board. He has no fear.
Riddler must have been talking about the location of the black site. His obsession with data left us an incredibly thorough paper trail.
Look at these manifests.
Bodhi's Spa. Strange place for delivery of virus incubators. This must be what Riddler means by hiding in plain sight. Some kind of viral agent from the looks of things. We have to find what they were giving those test subjects.
Patient 843. 10 milligram injection at 0.01% solution. Patient 844. 10 milligram injection at 0.015% solution.
What is that? Human test subjects?
A biological weapon. This is what Harley wants. Agency.
The agency. Don't you work with them?
Amanda Waller. She runs the agency.
Sounds like you owe her a phone call.
Bruce, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
The agency was working on a virus with human test subjects.
Bruce, what on earth?
I just saw it with my own eyes.
How do you... Is that Quinn's actor?
Yes. I found the black site. Hiding in the middle of Gotham at the Bodhi's Spa.
Okay. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this. But I need you to trust me. Meet me at Wayne Tower 15. I'll tell you what I know.
Harley was asking if the goggles are ready. I'll go back to the subway, see if I can keep her busy.
Thanks, Selina.
Benefits of partners. Be safe, Bats.
You too.
Brownie M&M.
So you can fight properly.
Tiffany, what are you doing here?
Running late today? I expected you earlier. I needed to talk to you, but I'm sorry, Bruce. This is for your own protection.
Hands behind your back! On the floor, now! On the floor! Now!
Bruce Wayne, you're under arrest for armed robbery, murder, and criminal conspiracy to commit a terrorist act. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Gordon, this is all one big mistake.
Shut your mouth and stay down! Don't hurt him!
Thanks for the call, Miss Fox. You've done a good thing today.
You lied to me!
You need to stand back, or we're gonna have a problem.
Bruce, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect them to be so... violent. I just wanted them to get you away from those nut jobs.
This is my fault. We will talk about this later.
What in the... Director Waller?
Uncuff Mr. Wayne right now, or you'll spend the rest of your life as a meter maid. Mr. Wayne is under agency protection, and you know it. What? You've known it for some time.
Waller and the agency, they're not always gonna be around to save you, Wayne. One day, you're gonna run out of favors to call in.
I'm not a criminal, Gordon.
Say
Officers, please.
He's involved. He belongs in a cell.
This is neither your concern or your purview. Go home, Gordon. You're done here.
The hell I will.
If I were you, I'd be very careful with my next words.
And if I were you, I'd stop interfering with GCPD business. This is my city.
Not anymore. You're so far out of line, you can't see the truth. You're dismissed.
Excuse me?
You tested me. This is what happens.
Damn it, Waller! You can't do this!
It's well within my power, and you know it.
Waller, Gordon is a good cop. He's a good man. Don't do this.
Not from you.
It's the last straw. I won't allow anyone to question my authority. This is strictly professional.
Oh, sure.
Time to go, Jim.
Could be fun. We haven't been on a date since I broke the Guinness record for longest nasal exhale at that Tina Fey movie.
You're the baby mama? Well, that's no bueno.
We'll make sure Gordon leaves and be right outside. When you're ready. I apologize for everything. Calling the cops was a bit much.
Well, you wanted a chance to talk to me, so here it is. Talk.
I just don't understand how you got tied up in all this. The agency? If I had known you were... What are you doing with them? Please, just tell me, Bruce.
Look, Tiffany, I'm an undercover operative. What I'm doing, it's dangerous.
Thank you for telling me. I see now, though. This is why he's dead. He was involved in whatever you're doing. This work you're doing seems incredibly dangerous. But there's something I don't get. Why you? I mean, no offense, but...
I'm Batman.
You're Batman. The Batman.
Come on, got something to show you.
Hey, Bruce. Wanted to show you a preview of your new bat suit. I know you and Alfred are still on your well-deserved retreat, but I couldn't help myself.
Dad.
I'll upload the specs to your private server. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'll see you soon.
It was hard to believe. But hearing it from him...
The truth is, there wouldn't be a Batman without your father. He made the suit, the Batmobile, the gear, all of it.
Bruce. He set the bar pretty high, huh? With Dad gone, maybe I can still help. If Batman is interested. It's the least I can do.
The way things are going right now, he could use a little help.
Okay, I need to digest. Sorry for everything earlier, but thank you for trusting me with this.
We're both focused.
I'm only saying you might be pushing it too hard. He's capable, and he knows how to cover his tracks. Our only path forward is through Wayne. Oh, let's get to it then. I know you have some questions.
A few. Care to explain why the videos I saw said this virus was an agency experiment?
Years ago, I was brought in to rectify the agency's past mistakes. Or failing to cover them up. One mess in particular dealt with Black Ops experiments. Human subjects. The kind of amoral science that makes your skin crawl.
Sanctus.
They were a division that was shut down for good, long before either of us joined. But evidently, they went underground.
This is our worst-case scenario. With Sanctus off the leash, this research poses a global threat. If I'd known where they set up their den, I would have taken them out years ago.
If you want them taken out, now's your chance. We know right where they are.
It's not that simple.
Sanctus was dangerous then. They're certainly worse now. This whole situation, it's giving me an idea. I can't put an agent within 1,000 yards of that place without them starting a war or blowing up the entire block just to cover their tracks.
We know it's tricky, but leading Harley and her gang into Sanctus might allow the two problems to take care of themselves.
They have Riddler's info. They have a way in. And you're going to cover with them.
At least with Sanctus and the pact at each other's throats, the agency can act quickly, clean up, and minimize casualties.
It's unorthodox, but a strike like this will keep damage from spilling onto Gotham streets. It must be done. For now, just go and check this place out. Right now, as yourself. You don't want them to know Batman is on your tail. I bet you're the type of guy who has some expensive surveillance equipment.
We have your back, Bruce. We'll be right behind you.
Keep me in the loop so I know what my team and I might be facing if it goes down. Defenses, security, whatever.
Their lives are in your hands, Bruce.
As well as the fate of his city. I know you might have reservations about working with Harley and a crew like this. Sometimes you have to use bad people to do good things.
Al?
Have you located the black site?
I think so.
While we were at the office, I did some basic online research on the Bodhi Spa.
Excellent. What's the verdict?
According to reviews, it truly seems to be a fully functioning business. Not just a front.
Right.
Service entrance.
They offer rather popular
What the
high-end
fuck? Which dude is stairs?
an active social media feed. It's a 24-hour business, Bruce. There are customers going in and out at all times. They have no idea what's coming for them.
Initiate the feed of my contacts to Waller. Let her know I'm here.
At once.
I need to see what we're up against.
Good idea. Remember, you're able to toggle the thermal imaging in your lenses. I'm signing off while you speak with Director Waller. Be careful.
Thanks, Al. Waller?
On the line, Bruce.
I'm here. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Caution is key, Bruce. This situation is a spark away from a wildfire.
I'll keep that in mind. That access door is connected to the spa. Project Locus. This is definitely the place. Bodhi Spa.
Good work, Bruce.
We weren't exactly being subtle. That appears to just be a patron. There are still traces of heat signatures. Someone was here recently. They did guards. Looks like we have a receptionist behind the front desk.
She's hardly anything to worry about.
All too easy to hide a gun under that desk. They're heading downstairs. The real lab must be underground. Sanctus has been in the middle of Gotham this entire time.
They burrow under your skin from the inside out. This is why I'm willing to let these criminals be the tip of the spear. Dangerous and expendable. My favorite adjectives.
see a security panel inside the building. It could trigger an alarm system of some kind. If I can hit that before they suspect what I'm really here for.
They'll be blind and helpless. Perfect for my people. You just saved a few agents' lives, Bruce. That's a top-notch field work, Bruce. I know being undercover's been tough, but you just need to maintain it a little longer. If you don't get inside with those maniacs, we're going to have a pandemic on our hands.
Waller, I need to go.
Now why would a billionaire be skulking around in a filthy alley? Carefully inspecting every detail. Almost as if performing reconnaissance. What? No answer? Pathetic.
Bane, have you been spying on me?
Spying? No. I've only been keeping an eye on you.
That's the same thing.
I heard that GCPD paid you a visit at your office, so I swung by to see if you might be in need of some aid. Innocent this time. Then, something about the look on your face as you left. So, determined. Yes, I had a sense you would lead me to something interesting. Project Lotus. This is the secret you and Harley had. Where are we, Bruce? What is this place? And do your best to be honest.
This is it. The black site Riddler wanted to hit.
So this is what Harley was trying to keep secret. She didn't know. Strange that you're here after a run-in with GCPD in an alleyway with the other rats. Finding you is duplicitous position while we have a mole problem. But it does not look good for you.
Just one thing. When I have Sweetheart's ropes bites that are sweet and good.
You can tell Harley that you led me right to her conspiracy.
Wake up.
Rise and shine. Oh, I pity what you're about to face, Wayne. You did the right thing, telling me about the black site. But there's still something about you that gives me pause. Something that casts a shadow over your heart.
We are National University, and for 50 years, we've been home.
Harley wanted to spearhead the hunt for the mole. This will be her.
Share for us in our time with you.